Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my Fallout 3 Bobblehead guide. This guide will show you every Bobblehead location within the game. Bobbleheads are collectibles within the Fallout series and are split into two different categories, that being special and skill Bobbleheads. The special Bobbleheads increase a certain special skill by 1 upon picking it up, whereas the skill Bobbleheads increase a skill stat by 10. There are 3 particular Bobbleheads that are potentially missable in the game, that being the Strength, Medicine and the Energy Weapons Bobblehead. As I reach these individual Bobbleheads, I will explain at what point you get them and how they can be missed. I will go through all the special Bobbleheads as the first part and then take on the skill Bobbleheads afterwards. As always, there will be timestamps in the description if you wish to skip to a particular Bobblehead, but without further ado, let's get into the guide. First up is the Strength Bobblehead. This one can be found in Megaton in Lucas Sims' home. To get into the house, you can either pick the lock, pickpocket or kill Sims for his house key, or if you wait a little in the day for when either Sims or his son Harden is in the house, then the door will simply be unlocked and you can walk in. Head up the stairs and through the door and it's sat on a desk. This Bobblehead is a missable one. If you decide to destroy Megaton by siding with Mr. Burke and blowing up the atomic bomb before collecting this Bobblehead, then it will be lost forever and will be unobtainable. Next is the Perception Bobblehead. This one is in the far northeastern point of the map at the Republic of Dave. If you haven't been there before, you will be greeted by a child. Play along to get them to open the door, head to the left towards the Museum of Dave and sat on a shelf will be the Bobblehead. The Endurance Bobblehead is appropriately located inside the Deathclaw Sanctuary. Head inside and a little ways down the ramp the Bobblehead will be sitting next to a rotting Brahmin corpse. The Charisma Bobblehead can be found in the Vault 108 cloning labs. Head through the vault entrance into living quarters, through the cloning labs, and the Bobblehead will be sat on a table in the middle of the lab. The Intelligence Bobblehead can be found inside the Science Lab at Rivet City. Head into the stairwell and follow the wall signs to the Science Lab. Head down the catwalk and on a table near some fresh fruit will be the Intelligence Bobblehead. The Agility Bobblehead can be found inside a small house at the Greener Pastures disposable site. Simply head inside and right in front of you will be the Bobblehead. The Luck Bobblehead is in an unmarked house at the Arlington Cemetery North. Simply head inside the house, go down to the basement and on a shelf will be the Luck Bobblehead. With all the special Bobbleheads wrapped up, let's get on to the skills Bobbleheads. Starting with Barter, this is found deep inside Evergreen Mills. Head inside the factory and go to the bazaar. Follow the cave path until you find a man called Smiling Jack. Just behind him is a small path to the back of the cave. The Bobblehead will be on the top shelf. The Big Guns Bobblehead can be found in the CO quarters at Fort Constantine. Head to the fort and turn around towards a small house. Head inside and down into a basement and the Bobblehead can be found sitting in a safe. The Energy Weapons Bobblehead is yet another missable Bobblehead and can be only collected when completing the American Dream quest. It is found inside the Raven Rock Enclave base in Colonel Autumn's quarters. If you exit the base before collecting this, then it will be impossible to re-enter the base and collect the Bobblehead, thus making it unobtainable. The Explosives Bobblehead is hidden inside a cistern at the WKML broadcast station. Simply travel to the station and jump down a cliff to the southwest. Tucked inside a corner will be the entrance to the cistern. Head inside and at the end of the small tunnel will be the Bobblehead. The Lockpick Bobblehead is found within the Bethesda ruins. Head to the location, enter the east offices, and on the second floor will be the Bobblehead. The Medicine Bobblehead is the final MISSABLE Bobblehead and is found at the very start of the game before you take the goat. It can be collected upon escaping the vault and when you return during the mission Trouble on the home front. If you finish that quest and fix the vault's problems and leave without collecting the Bobblehead, then it will become unobtainable. The Melee Bobblehead is found at the Dunwich building. Head through the building to the Forsaken Ruins, head through that into the Virulent Underchambers and exit back through to the Dunwich building. The Bobblehead is sat on a floor near some tin cans up some stairs. The Repair Bobblehead can be found at Orifu inside Evan King's house. Simply head to his house and pick the lock. The Bobblehead can be found on a table to the right of the door. The Science Bobblehead can be found inside Vault 106. Move through the vault to the living quarters, take a left and cross the bridge, then take a right and enter the door. Behind an insane survivor on a shelf will be the Bobblehead. The small Guns Bobblehead is found inside the National Guard depot. Fight through to the depot training and further on into the depot offices. After exiting the offices, flip the switch to open the armory and inside on a shelf will be the Bobblehead. The Sneak Bobblehead is found inside the Yao Guai tunnels. I highly recommend picking the Animal Friend perk to make this much easier, as it will stop all the Yao Guai from attacking you. Head to the den, and northeast of the pool of water will be the Bobblehead on a metal box. The Speech Bobblehead can be found at Paradise Falls. Either collect the Slave for Grouse for the quest Strictly Business, or bribe him with 500 caps to gain entry. Head inside and go to Eulogy's pad. Inside, next to a computer, will be the Bobblehead. Last but not least is the Unarmed Bobblehead. This can be found in an unmarked location called Rockopolis. Head to the Smith Casey's garage and start heading west from this location. If done at night, the location will emit a bright light. The location will also have a party banner in front of it. Head inside, and next to a corpse will be the final Bobblehead. And finally, for the most satisfying part, is to display your hard work. Head to your player home and interact with the Bobblehead stand. I hope you enjoyed and found this guide useful, and as always, thank you for watching.